Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to W7 Live. We are here in Mishicot for a sectional semifinal matchup between the host Mishicot Indians and the Hilbert Stockbridge. I don't know what they go by, Andy, but we'll figure it out later. Hey, we are live now. We're live now. Good. All right. Hey, I'm going to get out there for the national anthem starting lineups and get that camera fixed. If you want to. Just like that. Yep, just switch between maybe there, and then if I get that camera. Actually, it doesn't matter because I don't have that camera up, so just leave it there. Two, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 4. 2, 5. Remember, 2, 5. All right, little technical difficulty, but we got her up and going. Shout out to our friends down at the Detour checking in and watching. Starting lineup for your Mishicot Indians as they take the field. It is going to be Abby Garceau leading off and playing short. Maddie Doki playing third. Taylor Weeger doing the catching duties tonight, batting third. In the cleanup spots, the Conference Player of the Year, recent nomination for the USA Sports Today Spring Sports Award, Caitlin Callahan at first base. Callie Krieger, senior in center field. Designated player is going to be Cassie Herrera, number 15. In the circle today, Ashlyn Bennon. Batting seventh is going to be Cora Stadola, another freshman in the starting lineup. She will be at second base. And in left field will be Allie McCardle. Valerie Driscoll will be in right. She is the flex player, not batting. For the Stockbridge-Hilbert is going to be number 22, Anna Aldrich. She is going to be doing the pitching duties tonight. And batting second, we will have Caitlin Raymond. She is going to be at second base. Following her is going to be number 24. That's Lillian Sheets. She is in center field. Catching is Maddie Legault, and she is doing the catching duties. Megan Propson batting fifth. She is over at short. Megan Wolfel will be at first base batting sixth. Grace Vandehei, she is at the hot corner batting seventh. Olivia Hallbach. She is in right field and batting 8th. And turning the lineup back over to the top for Stockbridge-Hilbert will be number 23, Aubrey Diedrich, in left field. We'll turn it over to Andy Scarda on the play-by-play. And speaking of the detour, how about that? Just in time delivery, a little Diet Pepsi action, and a little goodie bag of food.
Oh, it
so,
smells good, Mr.
hey,
Boyce.
we've got delivery from the detour down to the broadcast booth, and we are, as I said before, we're diamond side, just on the third base line, and we've got a great view of the action. So shout out to Terry Rich, Athletic Director, Don Shimmick, Head Coach here, for giving us such a great vantage point for today's sectional semifinal.
And first pitch is underway here. Ashlyn Bennon in the circle. Again, leading things off for Connor. I'm going to call them the Wolves just because
that's the Hilbert.
Wolves.
Yep.
We'll go the Hilbert Stockbridge Wolves. Anna Aldrail, number 22, the pitcher this afternoon, leads things off for Hilbert Stockbridge.
She leads the team with 37 hits and 24 runs scored this year. So
Hilbert
she
has really been building the past few years and improving their program. And looks like some new uniforms since the last time we saw them 2 years ago. There's a swing and a foul ball. That'll get into the baseball field. The boys practicing over there. They have their sectional final matchup tomorrow evening.
they will head up to, they're going way up somewhere. Crandon. They're over to Crandon. Yeah, Chilton, Mishicot get to head up to Crandon to face off at 12:45, I think,
That's
tomorrow.
Right, Chilton. Chilton is the foe for the Mishicot baseball tomorrow. 3-2 count here on Anna Aldrail.
Chases one a bit up high there.
But with 2 strikes, sometimes you can't leave that to chance. You go get a bat on it and get another pitch. Live to see another day. One matchup between these two, both Big East Conference teams.
Yeah, I was looking back at that today. Mishicot won that one. It was a 9-0 affair. Lightning, just checking in because there's only like 4 innings complete, but Lightning, I guess Lightning came into play in that game, and they ended up just calling that after 4 complete, but it was 9-0. But it was, Hilbert Stockbridge kind of held them scoreless for a little while, gave up 1 run in the first.
Bouncer back to Bennon. She makes the play. 1-3 on the putout. That was Caitlin Raymond, the second baseman for Hilbert Stockbridge. 2 retired here. Stepping in now for Hilbert Stockbridge, number 24, Lillian Sheets, the center fielder.
Hey, if you're watching along with us, just let us know. We had a couple of technical difficulties getting up and going. So if you just let us know that we're sounding good, the picture is good, we greatly appreciate it. I'm seeing the Garceau fan club checking in, Ashley Nicole, Regina Seidel checking in again. She was with us last week as well.
All of our W7 favorites in the house.
Absolutely. Eric Krieger and Stacy Sanford.
Just from some of these first few pitches this first inning, Bennon really trying to deal the corners. Couple just missing, but that's where you want to stay. Nothing over the middle. And there's a chase by Sheets. Yep. Oh. 1-2 count here on Sheets. Here's a high fly ball that's going to stay playable, but fall.
Alrighty, Tim checking in says it's good, but a little crackly. That's where we were having our issues with us on the audio side. So we'll do our best to try to get it corrected as we move along. If you do drop us and we do lose the live stream, we'll try to be back as quickly as possible for you.
Always an adventure, a day in the life of W7. There's a foul ball that probably should have been caught. I didn't have a great view of it, but it kind of landed in that Bermuda Triangle spot, if you will, behind first base, first, second, right field, all possibly a chance at it. Nonetheless, it's 2-2 here to Sheets, and strike 3 on the call. A backwards K there for Ashlyn Bennon. 1-2-3 they go. We head to the bottom of inning number 1 here in this sectional semifinal matchup between Mishicot and Hilbert Stockbridge. We'll be right back live on W7. And we're back, bottom of inning number 1. The Indians' first plate appearances. Senior Abigail Garceau talks it up with the umpire. Veteran at this point, a 4-year starter at shortstop. Abigail looks to get things going for the Indians. Back-to-back lefties to lead things off for Mishicot. In the circle again for Hilbert Stockbridge, number 22, Anna Eldrill. Abigail takes ball 1. 1-0 count here, bottom of inning number 1 sectional semifinal game live on W7. Abigail takes ball 2. Anyway on for the leadoff hitter for Mishicot. Always a threat on the bases. Sprays one foul there, outside pitch. 2-1 count to Abigail. Packed house here in Mishicot, and the fans continue to file in. Sea of orange to my left, a sea of blue to my right behind us. Abigail takes ball 3, just low, 3-1 count now. She'll look to get a good one, something she can drive. Base hit ball 4, if you will. Here's the deal, back up the middle, nice play, second baseman, arid throw, and Garceau will reach on the error. Caitlin Raymond made a great pick up the middle, just off on the throw, and the Indians get a lead runner in Abigail Garceau. Our W7 player of the game from our regional final matchup last week, Maddie Doki, steps in. Third baseman tails one off, and she's hitting that spot again. Connor, did you see that? That's Maddie Doki, a replication of last week. Garceau coming home, and she will score. Mishicot takes the 1-0 lead. Maddie Doki had 2 hits against Random Lake in the regional final game. Basically just like that, that tailing left off the bat, gets past the left fielder, and Doki starts things off with an RBI triple, brings home Garceau. No better bat to come up than Taylor Weegar. Second in average on the Mishicot team, hitting over 500. And no outs here. A base runner on third is Doki. Weegar will drive her home, and the play is made. But an RBI for Weegar, 2-0 Mishicot here in the bottom of the first. So Taylor Weeger does her job. Contact deep enough to score Doki. Play is made by Megan Propson from the shortstop position.
All right, Andy, I think I'm back. We got cameras up and going. Things are good. We got another check-in.
Mr. Du Bois
Yeah.
working hard.
All right, just crackling in the background. That's probably just, we got a little wind here,
A little bit of
surprisingly.
wind. I couldn't
so.
tell if the wind was calming down or if it was just all the fans around us that were blocking the wind.
Hopefully they're blocking it.
Caitlin Callahan at the plate. Conference Player of the Year.
Just a freshman, so
Bright future for her here in
awfully
Mishicot.
impressive.
1-2 count. She drives one to third. Tough play is made across the diamond. Nice
Excellent
play
job.
there. Grace Vandehey.
we've got some JV hoopers to our left. They got practice yet, or they got a game, or what do they got going
The
on?
varsity league is going on tonight too.
They got some,
So they might be suiting up for the
Varsity.
varsity game because the JV is going on right
Well,
now.
we got a
My
lot.
daughter is playing in that.
Gotcha.
Here's a shot out to right for Krieger, and the wind carries that. That's
Off
going to
the
get
bottom
down.
of the fence.
Krieger wheels around. And a missed cutoff throw. Krieger will come home. Play at the plate is late.
Blue was going to call interference on the catcher there, standing in the
that what the
baseline.
call was?
Yeah,
Okay.
standing in the baseline without possession of the ball. You know,
Well,
you're allowed
really
to move
there,
up and field it. It's tough play.
right, because
Tough
if I
call.
don't move and get the ball, I'm not going to make the play anyways.
Right. Yeah, you just got to wait out in front, and you got to give
Right.
a clear
So now-
path to the fielder.
Not really a detrimental play by her to try and go get it. The interference. If she doesn't do that, Krieger's going to score anyways. But the missed cut throw was huge there. Otherwise, Krieger's still sitting on third. But the wind playing a bit of a factor there. Here's Vandehey across the diamond. She will retire the side.
Ooh, I don't know if she picked the ball up out of the dirt. It looked like it was sitting there. But hey,
Blue was right there, so I think
Yep.
he had a decent view of it. Nonetheless, the Indians do strike for three, and a good start for Mishicot in this sectional semi game. At the end of one completes, Mishicot 3, Hilbert Stockbridge 0. We are live on W7. And we're set to go here. Top of inning number 2. Hilbert Stockbridge went 1-2-3 in the first, so leading things off is the cleanup hitter, Maddie Legault, the catcher this afternoon. Maddie was absent the first go-around between these two. Ashlyn Bennett makes the call, makes the catch for out number 1 of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Efficiency from number 6 in the circle. And stepping up for Hilbert Stockbridge, the shortstop, number 10, Megan Propson.
it's a basketball number, or name, not number.
Megan Propson.
Remember her maybe an older sister or something, but I remember them from the basketball season.
I believe you're right. Sounds familiar. Obviously an athlete. You usually don't find a non-athlete at shortstop.
Nope, absolutely not.
Ooh, hooked one foul. Coach Ducks. Strike all the same on the foul ball.
Trying to do a little more, Andy, this game for our viewers. We've got the, for both teams, the dugout cams. So
Camera's all set now. Hey,
other teams are batting. You know, get the dugout reaction, stuff like
Watch
that.
the regional final game. There was some really nice camera work done there. Garceau, nice drop step, makes the call, makes the catch. Nice play from Abigail, the senior shortstop. Great pursuit by Cherry Dr. Pepper and Callie Clutch from their left and center spots, but Abigail made the call. They gave way, and we have 2 outs in the inning. Megan Wolfel, the first base. First baseman this afternoon. She'll follow one off. She's in the box here with 2 outs, looking to drum something up for Hilbert Stockbridge. They face an early deficit here. 3-0 after 1. And
I mean, you go back to that last meeting, Andy. The Indians went for 3 in the fourth, 3 in the third, 5 in the fourth before that game was called because of lightning. And then they come out here and put away 3 in the the bottom of the first for them. So in their last 3 innings against this Hilbert Stockbridge team, they've gone for 11 runs while putting up a lot of goose eggs.
2 strikes now on Wolfel. Ashlyn Bennon looks confident out in the circle. And she deals there, another strikeout for number 6. And that'll retire the side. So 2 quiet innings from Hilbert Stockbridge. Mishicot plates 3 in the first. They'll look to build on that as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Turn it over to Connor DuBois with a message.
From Rural Mutual Insurance, when you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is a proud sponsor of the WIA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. Of course, that's a special read because our own Mishicot Indians, their last trip, last full season they played, went down to Goodman Diamond, came home with a silver ball. But as athletic director now former athletic director Terry Rich says, the greatest reward from that trip was the sportsmanship from that year.
Is she former yet, Connor?
No, I guess she's still got some softball and some baseball athletes playing, some track athletes going this week out to lacrosse. Bennon sends that one down the right field.
Right on the line, the play is made. Nice catch out in right field. Olivia Hallbach makes the grab. So 1 out in the inning here as Hilbert Stockbridge looks to try and shift that momentum back their way. Get a good solid 1-2-3 inning here. Cora Stadola, the freshman, has other plans. She'll follow one off, sits in an 0-1 hole now. Second baseman for the Indians. Sticks, if you will. There's a shot in right field.
Right at Hallbach again, and it's a tough one. Line drive right at head level. Tough to judge. She does a nice job settling under that one for the second out of the inning.
I thought it might be going gap there. Nice contact there from Stadola. That's one where you tip your cap. Nice play, Olivia Hallbach. 2 outs in the inning. Cherry Dr. Pepper at the plate. She'll drop one down. That's a nice one. No play.
That
Connor,
rolls all the way out there. Yeah, I mean,
there was absolutely nobody covering second base.
Nobody covering second. I mean, the shortstop ultimately had to come over and field that.
That was a beauty. Cherry on there from Cherry Dr. Pepper.
We've talked about it before, Andy, too. This is a Mishicot Indians team that you cannot give those free outs away to.
Yeah, free out there, and now you're back to the top with Abigail Garceau. Cherry Dr. Pepper on the run, and they got her.
So that retires the side. just the one bunt hit for McCardle. Abby Garceau will lead off the bottom of the third for the Indians.
Nice.
But after
that was a nice looking
that
throw
was
from Maddie
after, but
LaBelle.
after two complete, it is Mishicot 3, Hilbert 0 coming to bat. You've been watching W7 Live.
And we're set to go here, top of inning number 3, zooming along here in Mishicot, sectional semifinal matchup between Hilbert, Stockbridge, and Mishicot. Leading things off, Grace Vandehey for the Wolves. Again, I'm going to go Wolves, Connor. I don't know what the combined name is for Hilbert, Stockbridge.
That's all right. I agree with you. I'm going with the Wolves as well.
There's Doki across the diamond. 5-3 on the putout, just like that. One out they have. Ashlyn Bennett, man, she is working fast, Connor. Get the ball. Let me get to work. She is really feeling the confidence right now in her groove. Defense behind her has been rock solid. One out in the inning here in the top of the third. Stepping in is number 3, Olivia Hallbach. A couple nice plays last inning. Out in right field. Looks to put a bunt down. That will roll foul. 0-1 count. The flag out there is pretty straight here, so a decent wind. We saw it play a factor.
Nice opportunity if you're looking to go to right field. The wind will carry that ball out over the fence if you can get it up in that jet stream.
That's right where Callie Krieger went, and that ball carried deep.
That it did.
Wasn't the best of contact off the bat, but it kept carrying.
Just get it up in the jet stream and let it go.
Eventually, Callie was able to score on that.
So 1 ball, 2 strike, or 1 ball, 1 strike here. Ah, it was preemptive.
Fortune teller. Premonition.
Now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Olivia Hallbach again is at the plate.
Busy last inning, making the first 2 outs of the inning.
And a backwards K there for Bennon. Out number 2. Aubrey Dietrich steps in from her left field position, number 23 for Hilbert Stockbridge. Up to this point, they've gone in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dietrich, number 9, in the lineup here, top of the third.
Bennon last outing, beginning of this month, just gave up the 4 hits in those 4 innings of action.
There's a nice bunt. Toki's over it. Backhand fired down. Nice cover from Cora Stadola. And the Indians' defense has been rock solid behind Bennon, who's had a great outing so far. 2.5 complete. It's Mishicot 3, Hilbert Stockbridge 0. Let's hear another message from Mr. Du Bois.
So why do teenagers play high school sports? Some participate for a sense of purpose, some play to inspire others, and some for the friendships they develop. Very few mention they participate to get an athletic scholarship because they know that less than 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. Whatever the reason may be for playing, student athletes enjoy all the benefits of participation, including making better decisions. A message from your friends at W7 Productions and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports.
So again, Allie McCardle was caught stealing on the last one. Last out, I should say. So Abigail Garceau will lead things off for the Indians in the bottom of the third. 3-0 lead for Mishicot. They look to add to that. In the circle is number 22, Anna Aldrea.
So really after that first inning, which was the top of the lineup, 1 through 4, 1 through 5, getting the bats going, and Drill did a nice job kind of getting through 6 through 9. That little drag bump by Marcardo, kind of in the no man's land, a little miscommunication on her to get it on, but she's been doing a nice job there in the second inning.
2-0 count now.
And of course, as I say, that she falls behind Garceau 2-0.
She did Abby's first at bat. Abigail takes that first strike, not your pitch. Hitters count yet at 2-1.
Oh, nice grab.
That's a tailing shot there.
Vandehey, Grace Vandehey, excellent job.
Play. Abigail, she took her helmet off and kind of gave a hat tip, if you will. Nice play made there.
They call it the hot corner for that very reason.
Maddie Doki stays hot here in the playoffs for Mishicot. Drives one back up the middle. No waiting for a pitch there. She got the one she wanted, drove it right back up the middle. A one-out single. Maddie Doki aboard. Base runners for Taylor Weeger and Caitlin Callahan are always a good thing.
Yeah, you go back to that last matchup too. You know, the Indians did the same thing. They struck for a couple of runs early in the first, and then they really poured it on in that third and fourth, and forced Audrey out of the game at that point.
Slow 2-0 count now to Taylor Weeger, the senior catcher. Looking to extend her softball run at Mishicot.
Just a runner at first.
Take strike 1, 2-1 count. Just upstairs on that.
Yeah,
Hitters count now for Weeger.
Didn't miss by much.
No, it didn't. Almost the same spot as the last one, just a bit elevated. Here Weeger goes
Jammed
back
a little
the middle.
bit.
This might be for 2. And they got her! Megan Propson from her shortstop position. Nice play on the ball up the middle. Tap 2, fire 1, double play ball to retire the side. So Hilbert Stockbridge building some momentum. 3 completes here in Mishicot sectional semifinal matchup. It's Mishicot 3, Hilbert Stockbridge 0. We are live on W7. And we're back here. Top of the 4th inning. So 3 completes here in Mishicot. It's a 3-0 lead. Mishicot struck for all 3 in the bottom of the first. And after that, it's been a quick game from both sides. Ashlyn Bennett has retired Hilbert Stockbridge in order the first time through the lineup. So plate appearance number 2 for pitcher Anna Eldrill, number 22. Just off the corner. Working Eldrill outside. 2-0 count from Ashlyn Bennett.
Boy, 2-0, that's not the pitch you want to get. Let Bennett back in the count on there.
Just wanted to say you did a great job taking the first 2 and then chase a little bit on the one upstairs, enticing enough to go after it. And Bennett does a nice job, comes right back. 2-2 count now. Hilbert Stockbridge looks to get something going. Just outside. Full count now. Upstairs, that may stay playable. Doki with a
Wynn brings it
read on
back.
it.
Wow.
Garceau was kind of backing up behind her. Cherry Dr. Pepper was coming in and falling, flailing, action everywhere. Maddie Doki makes the play for out number 1.
That ball normally goes out of play, but that win, little wing gust
right
pushed it
back
back.
in.
Absolutely.
Number 2, Caitlin Raymond at the plate. Doki, busy inning. She'll fire across 5-3 on the putout. 2 outs in the inning. Ashlyn Bennett, I can't say enough about her. She's getting the ball and she is just going to work.
Well, it keeps your defense in the game. And one thing that I noticed, I kind of noticed it a couple times towards the tail end of the game, but Coach Shimmick brought it up in the post-game huddle, was every time an out was being made by their fielders, Ashlyn was cheering her on in their regional final win. And it just shows the extreme confidence she has in that defense behind her.
I'm gonna go pitch strikes. You guys are making the plays. We're gonna be tough to beat. Number 24, Lillian Sheets at the plate, the center fielder. Number 3 in the lineup. Up until this point, Hilbert Stockbridge has gone in order.
Leads the team in walks and RBIs, 23 on the season. Their postseason stats weren't up to date when I looked at it today. Understandably so. Postseason gets a little crazy this time of year,
3-0 count now to Sheets. Great niece of former Brewer great Ben Sheets.
Where'd you get that tip?
I just
all right. I was like, all right.
Would be cool if there was a connection there.
Ben Sheets, 35. Like, how is she a great niece? Ben Sheets.
He's got to be older.
Yeah, he might be a little older.
It's been a while since he has played.
That's way back over our heads.
So it was a 3-0 count. Ashlyn Bennett did a nice job here. Now it's back to full. She needs to throw a strike. She's been able to do so. There's a shot out to center field. Krieger with a beat on it.
And easy can of corn.
Callie trots in without number 3. 3.5 complete here in Mishicot. The Indians lead Hilbert Stockbridge by a score of 3-0, and we'll turn it over for another message from Mr. Du Bois.
Hey, folks, engage in the conversations about high school sports in your community and throughout Wisconsin. Take your tablet, smartphone, or cell phone and follow the WIAA on its Twitter accounts at WIAA-WI for general information, at WIAA-WI State for state tournament updates, and at WIAA-WI Scores to share game scores. You can also friend the WIAA on Facebook and find them on Instagram. Connect with them today. Folks, if your team's advancing on here to the next round of sectional play and hopefully on the state, which both hope to do, those are some you're going to want to follow. So it will be the Conference Player of the Year, number 14, Caitlin Callahan, stepping in the box. She's won a lot of stuff this year. She started off the season at a car. Still shopping for that. Maybe shopping for that for the next 6, 7, 8, 9 years.
Not to mention, just before that, she won a gold ball.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the Mishicot girls basketball team.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Intentional walk. She gets over the top of that one, though. Grabs the third. After a little mishandle, it is Grace Vandehay up and across the diamond with it. First out of the inning.
He's made a couple nice plays there at third, and that one is hit hard enough where make the stop. Even on the bobble, a good hard throw. You're still able to get Callahan. Gets down the line fairly well, but it's one out in the inning. Callie Clutch, she recorded that third out in the bottom of the third. Trots in, normal Callie Clutch attitude.
He brought up that gold ball that the Lady Indians won in basketball. What a run they've been on this year. Regional champions in volleyball for the first time in a while. Obviously regional sectional state champions in basketball. And then almost dropped.
Krieger has liked that right field area. That one was a high fly ball, but the catch was made by Olivia Hallbach.
And then a regional championship here in softball.
Connor,
now we're
you
getting
messaged me last Friday. Question: last time, or has there ever been a time? Mishicot made the sectional round in all of volleyball, basketball, and softball. The answer was no.
The answer is no. So that one popped out to Cassie Herrera. Popped out to the pitcher. All the way to the side. So after 4 complete, it is Mishicot 3, Hilbert and Stockbridge Wolves 0. But coming to bat, you've been watching maybe 7. So we head to the top of the 5th. This game moving along very nicely, just roughly 32 minutes. If the minutes start right at 4:30. We started a bit ahead of schedule.
Got a few messages here. Thank you for the input. We'll do our best to try and get the audio back to W7 quality. Airhead Extreme checking in. So we're a little muffled, a little scratchy. So we'll do our best to fix that. Like you said, Connor, after Mishicot scored the 3 in the bottom of the first, this game starts zooming along.
That one ripped out the left field. Off the fence. And it will be a stand-up double for, that was number 20. So the catcher for Stockbridge gets something going. So
Mishicot scores 3 in the bottom of the first. They haven't been able to add to that total. Hilbert Stockbridge able to stay within striking distance. First hit of the ball game for the Wolves there for Legault. We'll see if they can capitalize on that. Stand-up double, no outs. At plate number 10, shortstop Megan Probson.
We go back to the regional final win, and Hilbert did Mishicot did a very good job of eliminating who they play there. Who they play in the regional final?
Random Lake.
Yeah, they did. Random Lake. They scratched like one run across on the air. But other than that, they did a very nice job of eliminating once Random Lake got runners on. So we'll look to do the same here. And try to get an out via the strikeout or a ground ball, hopefully the third.
Abigail Garceau assisted on that run as well, pushing the runner across.
Yeah, you could say she pushed the runner across.
Those of you who watch the game know what we are referencing.
So now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Megan Probson.
First base runner Bennett has had to deal with aboard at second. That's a nice pitch there to get Probson.
Very nice change on the outside.
Ashlyn Bennett with help number 1, courtesy of the strikeout. Stepping in now, number 30, Megan Wolfel, runner at second. Maddie Legault drove that deep into left field over Cherry Dr. Pepper's head. McCardle did a nice job playing it off the fence, firing it in. Keep Legault at second.
The scouting report for the Wolves was, they got a lot of ground balls in their regional final win over over Roncalli. Not too many balls lifted to the outfield, but they faced a very solid pitcher in Gina Garceau. Cousins with Abby at her shortstop.
Nice pitch, Ashlyn Bennett. She's excited after that one, Connor.
Why wouldn't you be?
Leadoff double. You come back, get 2 strikeouts to help your cause, and now it's game on here to get out of the inning. Looking to make a splash for Hilbert Stockbridge's number 13, Grace Vandehage. She made a couple nice plays from her third base position. Bennett dealing now starts to count at 0-1 with the strike. Keep checking in.
Yeah, just trying to see what we got going on.
I try and maybe pull the plugs here and re-plug in at the next break to see if that'll help.
Yeah, there is it.
Sounds like to start the game, we're loaded.
What we're going to do in this third out of the inning, we'll break the live stream. If you're watching with us, we'll be back. We're going to try to reset our audio and come back with you guys. So we will break the live stream when the third out of the top of the fifth is completed here.
Ball back behind, playable for a fan. No play is made. 2-2 count. To Grace Vandehage. I believe it's 2-2. I think the scoreboard is a strike late. 2 outs here in the inning after the leadoff double. Swing and a miss. So after the leadoff double, Ashlyn Bennett comes back. Strikeout 1, strikeout 2, strikeout number 3 to retire the side. 4.5 completes here in Mishicot. It's the Indians over at Hilbert Stockbridge by a score of 3-0. We are live on W7.
We're going to break the live stream.